Okay, we left off 120. Second paragraph, 120. Chovos HaLevavos. Ach mashanu saper moso bo min kadmos. We speak about God that He's from the very beginning. Atu rishon, atu achro. Right? We see God is the first, and He's at the end. Neharoyos horu ki leolam hazer rishon, ein rishon lefonov. This world had a beginning, and the beginning was God. God was the beginning. He caused the world to come into being, and there's nothing that precedes Him. Utchilo shein tchil lefoneo. He's just reiterating that. He's the beginning, and there's no beginning before it. V'zbora ki ascholos yev shtieno me'ein tachlis, meaning b'tchiloson, v'denosla kopor shabor yisol rishon me'ein rishon lefonov. Ze'inyin hakadmus, k'mo shenemar, she'omar. It's not, it's not God as ancient. You could say it means He's ancient. Ancient doesn't mean He's the first. Kadmus, He's kodum, kodim. Ume'olam ad olam, it says, ume'olam ad olam atokel. Nemar lefonai lo notzar, kel, el, vachre lo yiyah. Before there was never a power. Before me there was never a power. Vachre lo yiyah. And after I there will never be. That means I'm the first and I'm the last. Ach mashin sapolov shu echod. That we say He is one. He's the only power. You could say, idolatry could be, He created many powers, and He removed Himself from existence, and He gave everything over to the hosts of heaven. Right? There's no concept of idolatry. Doesn't mean so you have to deny there was a creator. The Ramban cites one position of idolatry was God created, and then God removed Himself from creation. And the ones who dictate there's this multiple powers. They're the ones who dictate existence. Right? The reins of power are given over to them. But if He's echod, there's no such thing. There's nothing outside of Him. That means He's always in control. No, I am before, I am after. That's exactly what He's saying. There's no beginning, there's no end. That means there's nobody before me, there's nobody after me. God spans all existence. That means there's nothing precedes Him, there's nothing follows Him. We've already established this and verified this. He explained this earlier. That if the essence of God is synonymous with what? With His unity, we said God is not made up of parts. Okay. No concept of change. The Rambam in Hilchos Yesodei HaTorah, I think in Hilchos Tshuva, we speak God as Ish Milchama. Right? God is a man of war. Right? Moshe Rabbeinu saw Him as a warrior at Kriyas Yamsuf. But yet at Kabbalas HaTorah, after Chet Egel, he saw Him as a zoking, as an elder praying. So what is He? So Rambam says that's only B'maras HaNevuah. Right? This goes back to what the Rambam says when we say Hashem is Rachmim, Rachmon. Is that the essence of God? That's not the essence of God. That's the way He interacts with this existence. God is on the throne of judgment. In what context? The way He relates to this existence. So what's God's characteristics? What are as that? We have no idea. Whatever He displays is only the way He interacts with this existence. He's Kol Yochel. He's the Almighty. There's nothing that He can't do. But what is His essence? We speak of a person that has a characteristic. That's part of our essence. person is compassionate. It's part of you. God, it's not necessary. We don't know what God is. What he displays is only vis-a-vis the way he relates to his existence. So when he communicates to the Navi that he's in a position of what? Of a warrior. As the Navi in his vision sees a warrior. That's the way God is interacting with existence now, to destroy the enemy, to our enemies. When we need rachmim, when he taught Moshe Rabbeinu Yud Gimel Midas Rachmim, right? He was like a zokain who was wrapped in a talis, and he showed him exactly how he has to say Yud Gimel Midas Rachmim. Hashem Hashem Kel Rachim V'Chanun. Again, so that's what he was teaching him. If you want to affect me, that I should to evoke rachmim, this is the way you do it. But it has nothing to do with God. It's not. It reveals to us what God is. Again, God is only showing him, again, displaying how you evoke rachmim from him.
Isn't that why we say Kalel?
That's what I explained. That's what I explained last week. That's Kalel. He's removed from that. In terms when we speak of the essence of God's glory, and as mentioned, there's no change. Rather, the meanings to deem their opposites, the opposites of all three attributes, applicable to him. Okay. Okay, the creator of existence, he doesn't increase, he's not, when we speak, he's absent. What do you mean he's absent? There's no change, it's all our perception. Nothing new happens. Because if you speak about, and this is very important, again, this is the Rambam, he ends Hilchos Tshuva this way. God is Hoya Hoviyah. What is the meaning of Yiyah? The way we explain it, he will be. He's not will be, he is. He is in the past, he's in the present, he's in the future. It's all simultaneous. But how could it be? If the future hasn't yet taken place, how could it be in the future? Rambam says it's beyond human comprehension. Because if God is one and it's infinite, if the future hasn't yet taken place and he's not there yet, so that means he's finite. But how could it be? Okay, it's a question. It's not possible for the human mind. How could a finite being even relate to it? You can't. That's what he says. So he says that's lo mechudash. There's nothing new. It's interesting. We say Hoya past, Hoya he was, he is, and he will be. No, that's Yud Kei Vavke. That's Yud Kei Vavke. That's the name which indicates he's infinite.
Those three words were, where did you get them?
Chazal tell us. The name of Yud Kei Vavke represents Hoya Hoviyah. That's Torah Shabbat. That's the appellation of Yud Kei Vavke. Right? We say Shmi lo nodati Elohim. Right? I did that by, it says La'olam. Right? After by Mechis HaMolech, it says La'olam, it's written Chosed La'elam. Right? We don't pronounce it as it was. So what is it? Why is it concealed? Because it's not to be understood. Hoya Hoviyah, it's something which the human cannot grasp. It's unfathomable. But I was just thinking, Shlomo says, Chodesh Tags Musar. Right? There's nothing new under the sun. It's interesting, right? HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world. There's nothing new. Whatever was, whatever is, was, and whatever is, will be. There's nothing new under the sun. It's just variations of the same thing. Right? That's the Chodesh Tags Musar. I'm saying there's no Chodesh by HaKadosh Baruch Hu either. So that reality is really God's reality. He's not mechudash. There's nothing mechudash by Hashem. So that aspect manifests itself in existence, reflects itself. No, well, everything was created at the beginning of creation.
Right,
everything.
That's why,
okay. No, because that was a time. That's a one-time event. Those things were one-time events. the Pi Oretz or the Pi Chamot. Yeah, but it's Chodesh. It's a different Chodesh. It's a Chodesh. It's like, you asked me a question yesterday, and then today you asked me the same question. I said, you asked me. You don't remember. So by you it's Chodesh. By me it's not Chodesh. Okay?